Hi, everybody. So, this is Rhesa back again from Intentional Greatness Initiatives, here to continue the conversation about helping you begin to heal after a broken relationship. So, I was sitting here trying to figure out what should I talk to them about today. And I wanted it to be something that was not only relevant but also useful. Um, so, just in working with people, as well as just my own personal experience, I've come up with two major things that I find prevents people from really totally stepping into the healing process. So the first thing is the beliefs that you have about the relationship. What is it that you believe about yourself in the relationship? What is it that you believe about the person? And what is it that you believe about the relationship itself? And the belief that you have, or a set of beliefs that you have, it shows up in a couple different ways. So one of the ways that it shows up in is your self-talk. We all have that little, I guess, like voice that, just that we use to talk to us about various things. And sometimes it's good, it can be there to motivate you, perhaps like you're running and and you're just like, go, 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 I gotta finish this race, or I gotta get these steps in or finish these laps. But other times your self-talk, it can be negative, and it can keep you stuck in a place when you're really trying to move forward. So some examples of the self-talk that is really contributing to your beliefs, some examples would be, if you say to yourself, like, you know what, no one else is going to treat me like you do. Now, this is something that the person may have said to you on numerous occasions, or this is something that maybe you might have said to yourself. Maybe the person was really good to you at one point. Maybe they were romantic, they were sweet. Maybe you just shared certain special moments. I mean, if you were in a relationship, you definitely shared special moments. So that constant reiteration to yourself that, no one else is going to be this way to me, is an example of self-talk that can contribute to that belief that you have about the relationship. Another example would be, you know what, without you, so, without you, I can't see myself making it in life. I'm not going to open this business without you. I can't move forward. I can't have the family I thought I was going to have. I mean, so many different things. Another example of that would be I'll never. So, I'll never be able to experience certain things. I'll never feel like this again about anybody but you. So I'm sure that with those examples, maybe you've had some of that going through your mind, or you've talked to other people that have said some of those same things, and all of those things contribute to the belief that you have about the relationship. So another way that your beliefs can show up is the promises that you make to yourself about the relationship, or that the person makes to you in the relationship. So for example, I'll always be in your life. I will always be in your life. And as humans, we have a way of reinforcing the things that we say to ourselves. I'm sorry. So if a promise that you made to yourself and that he made to you about the relationship is that you'll always be there, or I'll always be in your life, then you're going to do whatever you need to do subconsciously, sometimes without even realizing it, to make sure that that promise comes to pass. Another example is, we'll be friends no matter what. So there's been people that, you were friends with someone before you entered into a relationship, or even in the midst of being in a relationship, you developed a very strong bond in regards to, being friends. And that we'll be friends no matter what, is what's causing you to hold on to something that at the end of the day is no longer working for you or for that person, or for where you want to go in life, or where you see yourself going in life. Another example of a promise could be, nobody can get between us. And that is actually a very dangerous one, because sometimes somebody needs to get between the two of you, whether it's your friends, whether it's family, whether it's, hiring a coach, going to a therapist, somebody that knows absolutely nothing about the situation to come in and say to you, well, why are you allowing this? Why are you putting yourself through this? More importantly, why are you letting somebody else put you through this? But if you have that belief that nobody is going to get between you, then again, you're going to subconsciously do things to make sure that you keep a tight bond, despite the fact that keeping that bond is continuing to hurt you and not serving you. So that's the first thing, the beliefs that you have about the relationship, which shows up in your self-talk and the promises that either you make to yourself about the relationship or that the person makes to you about the relationship. So the second major thing that keeps you from healing, and I think that this is a very big thing that I find a lot of people don't really talk about. The second thing is the pictures that run through your mind about the relationship. Now, I don't know about anybody else and how their imagination works, but that can actually be very detrimental to you. Sometimes you get into a relationship and things are going well and you just see yourself, especially women are very guilty of seeing themselves. You see your wedding day, you see yourself walking down the aisle, you see your babies with this person, whether it's getting a house together, you create pictures in your mind that have not occurred. Now, I'm not talking about memories and things that have actually happened within the relationship. You can't do anything about those memories because they're going to be there. And those memories can be triggered by anything, like walking outside, going to certain places that you've been to with this person. I'm talking about the pictures that you have running through your mind that you created based on your deepest needs and desires. And these pictures sometimes, are not good for you because, again, you're going to try to create these pictures. So even though things are not going right, you don't feel right, it just is not right. And as women, you have that intuitive nature to know, like, what, this is not right. But every time you go to sleep, you keep seeing, you keep having dreams or visions about, you and this person walking down the aisle together, or you see yourself holding hands, and you associate that picture with certain feelings. So, you might have this picture in your mind, and every time you have this picture, you feel happy or you feel joy or, different things like that. And that does absolutely nothing to help you or help the situation at all, because at the end of the day, those things are not going to come to pass. Again, I'm not talking about memories. I'm talking about pictures that you create based on your deepest needs and desires. So some of that is not even about that person being, husband material, but it's about the fact that you do one day want to have a husband. Or, it's not even about that person being a good father, to your children, but the fact that, deep down inside, when you were a little girl, you wanted to have children. So that was a lot at once, I think, but I just wanted to come and kind of plant these seeds for anybody that is currently going through this process. But I don't want to just give you content. I want to leave you some questions, excuse me, to address, with yourself to help you kind of unpack some of this. A lot of this is unconscious, so you're not even thinking about the fact that you're thinking these things, or that it is actually causing you to stay stuck. But if you really sit and think about it, these are some heavy hitters. So I'm going to leave you with 2 questions today to just think about during your time, meditation time, or time where you have to just really just sit and think about things. So the first question is what am I telling myself about this relationship? So as you go through your day, whether it's you taking a shower or you at work or you driving, what are some of the things that you are saying to yourself about the relationship? Mind you, we're not talking about if those things are actually true or not. That's a whole nother video. But I just want you to become aware of what your self-talk is saying about this relationship. And while you're thinking about the self-talk, think about what you're saying, and the promises that you're, that you're considering, or that this person has planted within you to consider. The next question is, what pictures keep running through your mind in regards to this relationship and where you want it to go? So I just thought I'd come to you guys with a quick video. I feel like this is shorter than some of the other ones I did, but you know what? Sometimes it doesn't need to be long to pack a punch, So thank you again for taking this time to join me. Please take some time to subscribe so that you can get more videos like this. I really just, my heart is open, and my heart is full for the people that, are broken as a result of relationships. Specifically, we're talking about intimate relationships. Those can be especially difficult to get over. And if you don't have some accountability, beyond your friends and family, and it just makes it so much harder. And you can't live a happy life, and you can't be truly fulfilled if you're walking around and doing things from a broken place, especially women, I've heard people say, like, women are the containers, so you can't fully operate, in your life purpose, or anything like that, or be the best mother, aunt, that you can be, that you have the capability to be, if you're walking around in this broken place. So just to also say that I'm going to be doing other videos as well. So it wouldn't just be focused on helping you heal from a relationship. But one of the other things that I do is strategic college and career coaching. And within that, I help people figure out what they really want to be when they grow up. Now, you might already be grown, and that's great, but you might still just have no idea what your life purpose is. You might be working in a job that you really dislike, not because the job is bad, but it really is not fulfilling to you. So I'm going to be coming to you guys real soon with some videos about your passion and your purpose, and really how to figure that out. I also have Instagram, so you can check me out on Instagram at intentgreat. And you already are here on my YouTube channel. So again, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for taking the time to join me. Again, Rhesa at Intentional Greatness Initiatives, where we just want to help you connect the dots so that you can make progress, find purpose, and discover what your passion is.